I was thinking today that in this day and age, people are always looking for self-help or life management courses. And I have one of my own, let's face it, but we're always looking for some kind of advice. And yet we have access to scripture, especially the book of Proverbs, that is just drenched with words of wisdom and guidelines for life. And today I wanted to share with you one particular excerpt I was reading yesterday. It's from Proverbs chapter 4, and I was reading the whole chapter, but I pulled out verses 23 through 27. Let me read them to you, and this is from the New International Version. So verse 23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." When last did you think about guarding your heart? And I think this is about emotions and our choice of mindset. I have said it before and I continue to teach that mindset is a choice. And when you guard your heart, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. It's aligning your emotions, your heart, your spirit, your mindset around who you are and whose you are. And then we go to verse 24. Keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk from your lips. Boy, if ever that's an instruction for today's culture. But how about internal talk? Because I think this applies to the assumptions we make about ourselves and others, the beliefs we have, and even the negative self-talk that drives anxiety within us. So keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk from your lips. So corrupt talk, think lies, assumptions, false beliefs, things that we say to ourselves or things that we say about other people, or the words we use to describe the world around us. It could fall into any of that just in one verse. Then in verse 25, let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. That is all about focus and vision, not getting off track, not getting distracted. What I always like to think, keep my eyes fixed on Jesus as my commanding officer. That's where I want to keep my eyes looking straight ahead. Then in verse 26, give careful thought to the paths of your feet and be steadfast in all your ways. We don't often use the word steadfast these days, and I think that we should use it more often, because being steadfast is about that commitment, that stick-to-itness, saying no matter what, I'm going to stay committed. I'm going to be steadfast and steady. This relates to our actions and decisions and our commitment and our obedience in life. There is a great quote that says, and I have it up on my board, that's why I'm looking up, discipline is more than motivation. Discipline pushes past the desire to quit when the motivation runs out. So think of discipline as that steadfastness. It's about being obedient and being committed to what you say you're going to do. And that's what that is. And then finally in verse 27, it says, do not turn to the right or to the left. Keep your feet from evil. Oh my goodness, what a great admonition. This is again choosing to do the right things, avoiding distraction. And if your mindset is right, if your heart is right, your mouth is speaking only life over yourself and others. Your eyes are fixed straight ahead, and you give careful thought to the paths of your feet, that you stay focused. If you do all of that, the chances are you will be able to keep yourself from stepping into evil and being distracted or tempted to go down roads that you know you've been down before. Many of us have closets full of t-shirts from the dumb stuff we've done in our lives. So I encourage you, pick up Proverbs 4, verses 23 through 27, and find yourself a wonderful snapshot on how to live a joyful, obedient, fruitful life. Until we speak again, may God richly bless you. Bye for now.